Abstract painting. It's a triangle made of cubes going in circles. It's a lamp. Not much here except a box of matches. They could be they could come in hand. Oh, there's only one left in the box. Oh, that's not really good. It's a triangle, but it's going in circles. Is there some kind of like puzzle going on? It's a painting of a bunch of stacked cubes. I actually can't tell which one's on top. They all seem to be. Oh no, misclicked. Nothing in here of any interest. Wine opener. Starburst clock. This guy sure has a style. Not a curve in it, but it's going in circles. It's a pretty dark in here, but I'm positive they are all the same book, really thick ones too. I doubt Lambert will miss a few of them. Just by the thickness of the most of this, I can tell they aren't for me. For some reason, he's got a lot of copies of the same book, though. Looks like there used to be a rifle mounted here. That would be really helpful. That will really help light this room. Wow, this old books really did the trick. It's not big on guns, but I sure could have used one back. Don't know where. Piles and piles of books. I can barely make it out, but it looks like one of the other paintings in there. Piano. Very classy. Where is he? Where's the dude? Warm and cozy. Applied physics and the many worlds conundrum. Okay. No matter how many times I walk through those steps with my eyes, they always end up in the same place. It's full of stars. There isn't anything I can use. This room is kind of like a dead end. Nothing I can use. Boy, I really did a number on that door. And I can't leave. I can't leave, so okay, Triangle, but it's going in circles. Even I know that makes no sense. Geez, Joe, what's with you and destructive... whatever, something. There's nothing up there. Maybe I meant to like destroy rock. Hold on.
Nice.
Wait a minute, there's something under there. Uh-huh. Trapdoor. It worked. There's also a ladder leading down to the basement of some kind. Oh, we really do need paintings, do we? Drawings? Looks like floor plans for the house with a lot of handwritten notes. It seems Lambert is planning a lot of renovations. There's a lot of wine for just one guy. There's a bottle missing from this shelf. And painting of a bottle. Suspicious. There's a lot of scuff marks. I guess Lambert could have decided couldn't have whatever from scuff marks. It looks like have been moved around a lot. Looks really heavy. Couldn't have decided how to decorate this place. Chanton Moton Rothschild. What? He's just saying names. Can't even pronounce the rest of these. Okay. The door is locked. But it doesn't feel solid. Should be able to break this down with something. Tanning bulb? It's a tanning bulb. I guess even scientists wants to look their best. These shelves are full of electronic parts. Trash can? I've been in this job for too long. I can't even walk by a trash can anymore without checking if it needs emptying. Blueprints. There's blueprints for a time machine. I don't exactly have engineering degree, but it says so on the drawings. It's just a regular desk lamp, even though I'm clicking on blueprints. Lots of big words and numbers here, but the drawings are really cool. Spherical contraption. Very scientisty. I have no idea what it does. I've never seen anything like this. It looks like a diving bell or submarine.
Far out.
From the looks of those blueprints on the wall, this is Lambert's time machine. It looks nothing like mine. I better not touch anything here. Okay, we have a light bulb. Can we just stick it in somewhere? Okay, maybe not. Wait.
No.
The bulb was too big to fit inside it. Okay. Here. I'm not sure that will work. Break down the door with the light bulb. Come on, Joe. Okay, light bulb. Where do I stick it? Here. Holy smokes, that's bright. Hey, my time machine is working again. Ah, very good. Whoa, what? There's snacks in there. I can't reach it out from here, though. Those are some tough vines. I need to get to Lambert. Inside is my best bet. The paintings are not there. It's stuck. There's nothing there I can reach. This is stuck. And I can't get out. Okay. Barrel. It's an empty barrel. It looks like some kind of water collection system. Raised beds. Vegetables, this must be how he survived for so long. Fireplace. Looks like it's been a while since I saw any use. Vegetables. Windmill. This wasn't there before. How on earth did he build all that by himself? Twig. A dry twig. I guess I've put Stranger Things to good use. I'm not sure how we're gonna use a twig, but I guess we'll try. Okay.
Huh.
This wasn't here before. There's enough food here to survive for a month. It's locked. And didn't this door used to be wood? Fire extinguisher? Oh, there's a little lighter than I thought it would be. Oh wait, it's one of those extinguishers. This needs to be filled up with water first. Huh, it's all steel now. I guess Lambert did some work on the place. And on his machine as well. Small photo lab. Small dark room over here. Red bulb, photo equipment developer. It's got everything. Floor plans. It's a bunch of drawings and floor plans of a big building. Wait, I recognize this. It's my workplace. This is Archon. Oil drum. Got the lid off. It's full of oil. Okay, the twig's all oily now. I'm not sure why, but I did it. The Mark II. The drawing is really complicated, but the outline of it looks like a lot like a machine. I think this might be the same time machine I've got.
Wow.
Man, this is really something. According to those other blueprints, this was Lambert's first version of the time machine. It looks completely abandoned though. Yeah. Do we? Nah. Okay. Strange, I'm pretty sure this door used to be wood. It's all steel now. Whoa, that worked a little better than I thought it would. I'm not sure I thought this through. Okay, now we need water or what? God damn it. It's stuck. Yeah, where do I get water? Oh, wait, here. It's out. I think I'm done playing with fire for today. It was stuck in there pretty good, but I got it. I bet now, judging by the vintage of some of these, I'm sure Albert cares a lot more about the wine than my life. It's made of solid steel? Uh-huh. Okay, that works. Lava lamp. It's a lava lamp, man. I love these. The bed is hard as a rock. This can't be good for a guy his age. No matter how many times I walk through steps with my eyes, they always end up in the same place. Pretty. It's a couple of small trees. Aquarium? Somebody's taking good care of this fish. Lambert has to be around here. There's a couple of notebooks in here. March 11, 1971. I've prepared a logbook to document my progress. This is just in case something happens to me and someone else needs to continue my work. It's been just under a month since I left Archon. From what little I heard, they seem to be pushing ahead with more time travel trials despite all the setback. Okay, that was a little fast. June 16, 1971. Preliminary build plans for my own time machine. I should never take this to complete my own, bearing any setbacks, of course. There are a couple of notebooks in here. Continue my work. Okay, we've yeah, we've read that. I'm not no astronomer, but I'm pretty sure that's the moon up there. It's a pretty neat globe. Okay, let's time travel. Didn't change that much. It's an electrical socket. July 18, 1972. No progress this week. 2 months of cold nights since the imbecile broke my bedroom door, and last night I nearly got mauled by a bear. I'd like to see his blunder his way through these. Still, I must admit he gives an entirely new meaning to them. This one's dated 3rd, 1945. It's the math. There's only simple no fighting. No way the hell I am going in the really reliable genitive. What? It's too fast! It's too fast. October 21, 1993. Success. Using the salvaged photo equipment I scavenged in March, I've reduced the size of the circuits in the fabrication process. Once I redesigned and reproduced the rest of the components, this thing should be able to run off a monetarily sized diesel generator. December, well, here we are. Truth to be told, I've never imagined I'll be celebrating the turn of the millennium of some godforsaken pile of dirt in the middle of a swamp. I've never been of these parties, but I've given the chance. I've give everything to make an ass of myself with a lampshade at some social gathering right now, rather than savoring the last moments of the year, yet another cabbage dinner and the last something something. No progress this week. Okay, we've read that. It's not a small plant. It's probably be pretty grumpy if I sleep. I would probably be pretty grumpy if I sleep in the bed like this or something this hard every night. Yeah. Okay. Let's put that.
Whoa.
Trippy. Hey, there's a bottle here. That's weird. I don't think this bottle is made of glass. Even the cork seems painted on.
Far out.
There's a secret passage behind the shelves.
Stop right there!
Whoa, wait. Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe.
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here, or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I was sent here.
4.
By you.
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. This, you gave me this. It's an chrono. It's a time machine.
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it, but on the back, that's my family signet. I made this? It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
You said you'd been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science, I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation. I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations, and after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running. Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle. The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this, too, was a lie. At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus. Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus lab. Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening. And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me, knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but what about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
Yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trial must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
How did I get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. But I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.